How we doing today? Today is going to be our Midwest Gaming Classic Convention Special Edition. We went up to, now it'll be like 2 weeks ago, we went up to Milwaukee to Midwest Gaming Classic. Had a blast up there. Picked up a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of video at the end of this video. And, I'm still kind of geeking out about it. How about you?
Yeah.
We had a blast. It was so fun. Walked in like right off the bat, arcade, 350 machines. There was probably 100 pinball machines.
Oh, there was more than that. That was the max.
It was crazy. We have pictures of those. You'll see near the end. It was unbelievable. The vendor room, huge. This spanned not just in the hotel. It was also, they had a big, huge vendor tent. And this vendor tent was every bit of 100 yards probably. I mean, it was huge, like the size of a football field, wouldn't you say? Pretty darn close. I'd say pretty darn close.
Okay.
It was cool. Then what else? We'll go through our pickups real quick. Then we'll talk more about the convention and stuff. We did. Good Lord, we got so much stuff. It was so cool. Because there was also, you had the main vending room, but then there was also these little rooms off the side. There was just, this map was huge. It was amazing. We're going again next year, and I'm saving money now so we can go again and spend even more. Start off with, Michael picked up some really cool.
Yeah.
We got like
5
Nintendo Powers.
And they were all $2. So, okay, do you want me to show them off?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
You want to have volume?
Doesn't matter. Oh, we've got the Mega Man X2 from the Super Nintendo on it.
This is volume 69.
Yeah.
Should we show the posters? These are pretty cool.
Yeah, they even have the posters still in them.
Yeah,
We've
this
got
is
the
Donkey Kong one.
And we also picked up, the Super Mario Brothers All-Stars one.
That's number 52. Really good condition, too. Only thing was it still had the guy's address on them, so now we can go and see where this guy lives.
Yeah.
And it had this awesome Mortal Kombat one in it.
Yep. Then there was
The Darth Vader one.
the Super Star Wars.
No, volume 42. And
I wish this had it doesn't have, it's got a poster in it, but it's not the Star Wars one that I really wanted. Otherwise I'd be hanging it up. But does have Batman Return in it though, so that was kind of cool. Michael Keaton's Batman.
Super Mario Kart, volume 41.
Yep. I'm guessing these were common because he had other ones there that...
They were like marked down $32.
Yeah,
there was a special silver Mega Man one that I really wanted that was like, it alone was worth 20.
Yeah. I was like, it was the last day, I was like, we're just going to go cheap.
Yeah.
And so they had a box of these.
Yeah, they're just cool. And then Mario Paint.
That's a sweet one. Did it have the poster in it?
Yeah.
All of these still had the posters
all
in them then. So that was kind of cool. What was this one? Felix the Cat, which is actually an uncommon game. And what else we got? We had picked Purple Game Boy Advance in the box. That was the last day pickup. We ended up getting a good deal on it.
I wanted to show something because this is kind of funny. Because now you find these. Okay, this is brand new. But you know the top loader. That was
like
the ad for it.
The ad for it's like 50.
Evolve or become extinct.
And those are Nintendo Powers. Michael's never seen Nintendo Powers, so he really wanted to start reading them because he's seen like videos and stuff, people reading them and stuff. So
yeah. So
thought this was cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we picked up this, and we also got in-box complete with a little hanger tag. The F1 Racing, which is a very, very common game. But I thought it was cool because, I mean, it's got manuals. Actually, the manual's trying to stick out the bottom there. And it came with the 4-player adapter and everything. And this, he gave me a deal, a great deal. I couldn't pass it up on. I mean, I got it was like $20 off of this and $10 off of this, something like that. So, yeah, I ended up making out like a bandit with those. Boxed and everything.
There's one guy that we stopped by that we bought. We bought this from him, the boxed blue Dreamcast controller.
It says on it new.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't opened it up to find out.
And then we bought this from him.
That actually gave us free.
Was it? Or was
yeah,
it
this one. This one was a free one.
Yeah, and he gave us this free. It's pretty cool, but it's kind of big.
Yeah.
And, because. Yeah, and then we got this too, which is like a little Game Boy Color
charger that you plug into the wall.
Get the glare out. Yeah.
So, still sealed and everything.
Yeah.
I'll probably open it up and actually use it as an aftermarket, so it's not worth anything. He's got like $2 on it. I think we only paid $1 for it.
Yeah.
Last day deals were really pretty decent for us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And then now this one I am going to talk about because I wasn't going to really mention prices, but this one I will because of the fact it's got a little story behind it. Michael and his friend had to run out to the truck, and his friend cosplay. You'll see him in a video. You'll see him through the video later. But they ran out. He wanted to cosplay, and so while they were getting dressed, Michael ends up locking the keys in the car. You can imagine Dad's a little furious. Dad's a lot furious because we're spending money on a locksmith to get my keys out of the truck. Blah blah blah. So as I'm walking around the convention kind of by myself, those guys are off, and I was like impulse buy. I was a little upset, so I tell my story to this vendor, and we're just sitting there just talking video games, everything else. I was like, I was a little bummed, and he's like, well, you know what? I've got this in my personal collection. It's from my personal collection. I had 2 of them. He's like, do you have one? He's like, no, I don't have one. I was like, yeah, I'd love to have one. What's the price on it? He had it marked at 50. He was just looking for a little spending money, nothing big. He goes, shoot me price. I was like, I'm just going to lowball this. I'm like, I've had a bad day already. I was like, how about 40? He goes, it's yours. Now, these things usually run anywhere from $60 to $70, $80 on eBay, Amazon, everywhere. But I now am proud owner of a Sega Master System. I am so excited. This thing is so clean. It is so pretty.
And it came with the original cords.
It came with all the original cords, and he also threw in Space Harrier with it. Only one controller, but I didn't care. I was like, for $40, I couldn't say no. So I'm very happy to have that into our collection finally. That made me feel better. And since I kind of got upset at my own self for kind of yelling at Michael a little bit, being a dad, I felt bad because I didn't want to ruin his trip either. And I can get over it. Money's money, not a big deal. So he wanted this, and I wasn't going to pay the price on it, and I'm not even going to tell the price on it. But I decided, I was like, you know what? We ended up meeting back up, and he kind of went off and did something. And as he comes back, I literally was able to buy it and meet him out in the hallway at the same time. It was kind of freaky. You want to show off yours?
This one?
Yes.
We got this. It looks brand new, actually. But the vendor who sold it had a case alone, but it's the yellow play it loud, and this case looks amazing. This was the one that the yellow came with. Notice the manuals; those did not come with it. We got an extra clear case for my red one that didn't come with a case, and then I took the manuals and stuck them in the yellow one, because literally this thing looks amazing. Stickers are untouched. Thing is, it looks like it's been played once.
No, keep it open.
Oh, and
the really cool thing is, when I bought this doesn't work. But he threw it in for free because I bought this.
Homebrew Pokemon comes with gold and silver. I think that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I wish. He said, hey, if you get it to work, even better. But he said it didn't work. He goes, I'll throw it in for free. So just, I mean, the art on it's cool and everything. So I just like, you know what? Yes. I'm already going to buy this for sure. So he threw it in for free. So a very awesome deal.
And then the manuals look really good too.
And we did pick up some Game Genies also.
Wait, I'm gonna
okay,
this up because I'm just gonna get the Game Boy set up.
Alright.
This is something I bought with my own money. And not the games. We've had Pokemon Blue for a while. Pokemon Blue. But, I picked this up from a vendor, and it's the black Game Boy Play It Loud, which is a little bit more rare. It's the rarest aside from the white and the blue one, which are practically impossible to find, because the white one was in Japan, and the blue one is found in Germany.
Oh, there's also, isn't there, the red one.
Oh, the red one? No, that's,
Manchester.
Oh, the Manchester United one. That's that's the English one. Obviously, soccer.
For America, it's the rarest.
Go on eBay, you'll find them for $150, and that includes shipping. It's like $115, and then shipping is ridiculous. But yeah, that doesn't have any stickers on the back. But I mean, the box does not. That's okay. Fine by me.
The really, really cool thing and the funny thing about that case that he's got, though, it's got my birth date on the back. My 19th birthday. So, I just thought that was funny. 12/11/95. I was like, that's interesting. So, oh, it was meant to be.
And then, do you want to grab the other import? And then there was this one, I'm going to say, is Windy Gaming or something?
Yeah, it's an online store only.
Yeah, but we found them. They had a little setup in the hallway, and they were selling just imports. So we picked up Dr. Mario for the Famicom.
Complete in box.
Yep.
For only $10 too.
Yeah, that was really cheap.
That was cheap. I'll tell that one. That was cheap.
Yeah. And then we picked up Blue Pocket Monsters.
Yep. Basically, it's blue Pokemon.
Yep.
And it was cheap too.
You can't understand anything it says, so.
Yeah, but it was cool. I liked it. I liked the Blastoise on the front of it and stuff. I was like, that's kind of a cool little finds. We're like, you know what? Yeah, let's grab them.
Yeah. So now when I play Pocket Monsters, I have to play Pokemon Blue
Just know what the hell
with
they're
another
saying.
Game Boy.
Also picked up. Some guys I was going to mention a minute ago. Game Genius.
Okay.
We picked up Sega Genesis one with the booklet. So that's not what I paid for it, so don't even pay attention to that. I got that. He actually gave this to me. This was a last day thing. I wasn't even going to get it. And he ended up giving it to me like a really good price on it. So I picked up the Sega Genesis Genie. He picked up.
I feel like we have manuals to this. Do you have manuals?
Those?
No, I have manuals.
No.
And maybe the foot around here somewhere. Oh, I wouldn't mess with that. It's kind of.
Yeah.
We picked up Game Boy, Game Genie, first day, and then we picked up
That was the first day or two.
yeah, the NES Game Genie with manual.
Yep. Michael wanted the Game Genies, so.
That was my goal.
Pretty decent price, so.
Was to get some Game Genie.
And speaking of add-ons, this is my favorite one. It's on my GameCube, but the Game Boy Advance player with the disc, which makes it even harder to find. So I'm very, 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 very overly happy for this. He actually gave me. I remember I hadn't gone to the ATM yet, and I had like literally, he had like 40 marked on it, and I opened up my wallet, and I had like 25. I'm like, shit. He's like, I'll take it. So yes, I got a hell of a deal on that. I didn't want to talk about prices, I know, but for that, yes. I'm still geeking out a little bit about it.
And then doing the throwback version of it, we have the Super
Game
NES.
Boy.
Yeah, the Super Game Boys. The SNES is one.
I was pretty happy about that one too.
And what's funny is, I actually, Dad, right as Dad said that, we walked over to a vendor, and I go, hey, look, here's one, but it was the Famicom one. And then he literally walks over another table, and he's like, no, this is the one.
So we picked that up. Picked up. This was only like a couple bucks maybe. It was the store display for the Nintendo GameCube. Being Star Wars fans, the reason why we grabbed it for the Clone Wars. And it's, it goes up anywhere, but I loved it, so I had to grab it.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I knew I had to have it. It's the only one of those we bought. Then, oh yeah, we picked up some box games. Michael's collecting the classic NES series. We now have a boxed version, and it's Zelda, which is one of my favorite all-time games. We got sealed. Don't know if they're real sealed or not. Haven't just figured that out yet. But Millipede Super Breakout, Lutherlander, Centipede Breakout, and Warlords. But yeah, they're sealed in packages, and they were dirt cheap. I was like, yeah, we'll grab them because we collect Game Boy games and Game Boy Advance. So we wanted to pick those up. Got those. Those were some pretty cool things. And as always, me being a hockey fan that I am, found this dirt cheap. Wayne Gretzky's Hockey for the NES.
Dr. Mario for the NES.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES. So we were pretty stoked about those. We don't have, being the only box game we ever had was Duck Hunt. Now we've added 3 more. So we were pretty stoked about that. Michael picked up another Game Boy Color.
Yep, I picked up the red one.
It's pink, dude.
Okay, fine. It's pinky.
And that. We got a lot more. I know we did. Trust me, I know, because I had to pull it all upstairs myself, because I had to drop him off early. That's hence why this video is 2 weeks late. But yeah, we picked up so much stuff. We had so much fun. Michael, what would be your funnest part of this? Huh?
The museum was fun.
The museum was really cool. We have some pictures of Michael playing in the museum.
Yeah, the museum and the arcade were pretty cool.
Yeah.
The arcade was filled with pinball machines and all sorts of stuff, and they're just all sorts. And I think my favorite machine was
in the museum.
Yeah, was Pong. My favorite machine to play, Miss Pac-Man, martini table or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the cocktail tables.
Yeah.
You can sit down and sit there and play.
And I like how that Miss Pac-Man's cocktail table, cocktail table, it goes really fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know, something about that, it just felt better than
I'd
hop on a different machine and it'd just be like
Stinks, I don't have any pictures of that. And I wish I did.
And I was like one of the last people to play it because right after that, they unplugged it like an hour later.
Yeah. My favorite machine to see was Star Wars, the arcade game. Unfortunately, they did not have a sit-down one, but they had a stand-up one. I got a picture of that, though, because I love the side art, Darth Vader. But, yeah, you'll see that. I took a picture of that also.
Could have gotten to play that the first day, but there were a bunch of... Oh, you played it?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I played it.
I saw that there were a bunch of people on it, so I wasn't sure. And then they unplugged it like the next day.
I think I was one of the first people to play it because when we walked in, because they had 2 doors, where we walked in at was right into the arcade. The other one was right into the vendor. So we walked into the arcade, and so we were probably one of the first 20 people in the arcade. So I'm like kind of scanning around, snapped a couple pictures, and I played R2. I remember playing Super R-Type. That was the first game I played. And then I saw the Star Wars one, and I knew I had to play it. And all this stuff was free, by the way. You paid your $30 for the day, and then you just sit there and just played all day long. I mean, we had a blast.
Yeah, and then Sunday was 15, so.
Yeah, and then Michael had a blast on playing, pinball for the first time. I wouldn't say for the first time.
No, it wasn't the first time, but it was really the first time that I really played pinball.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. That was a blast. There was a Nintendo rep there, which I'll get up. I'll shake my fat ass in front of y'all. Step on something. this was kind of cool. I don't know if we'll ever, but it was free for Super Mario Kart 8. He was giving them out, so we grabbed that.
And then he also gave out a flag that I ended
up giving to my cousin's kid.
Yeah. Which is cool.
Oh, what else did we... I mean, there was so much cool stuff we got to see. Well, what's funny was, 2 weeks ago, coming this Tuesday, Mortal Kombat 10 came out. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah.
We got to see the arcade, and I'm learning the arcade machine, which I believe it was a homebrew now that
I think it was.
But
it still looked amazing.
It was cool to see Mortal Kombat 10 before kind of everybody else did. So that was really cool.
Yeah, literally, I saw it, and then like 2 days later at school, everyone was talking about it.
I was like, yeah,
I was
seen it.
But, in fact, I saw the arcade one, so.
Yeah, so it was pretty sweet. That was at the Galloping Ghosts.
Yeah.
If we're gonna go up, I want to actually, because that's up in like Rockford or
something like that.
Brookfield, I think, Illinois,
it's
somewhere.
Chicago suburb.
Yeah, it's a Chicago suburb, and it's supposed to be like that. It's like $15 for the day, and you play everything for free. We're gonna make that trip. I say I'm gonna make that trip. It's like 20 minutes from his house, and he's never been there. I heard they have like 400 machines there, so.
Their selection at the convention was not the best, but does look like it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, for the Galloping Ghost.
Yeah.
That one, we're not talking about the big, huge arcades.
Yeah,
they actually had their own also down in the basement. Yeah. There was a Nintendo rep. There was that. There was
Mario and Luigi's birthday. You got to make birthday cards for them.
Yes. That was
funny.
Almost
did, and then I saw that there were all these geeks that I think were half drunk, and I was like,
yeah, when he said geek,
maybe.
It was all these guys that were probably in their, like older than me even, probably in their 40s, sitting around half drunk, making birthday cards for Mario and Luigi. So that was it was funny. It was.
And what was cool about the birthday cards is they looked like Pac-Man Ghost.
Pac-Man Ghost and Pac-Man, yeah.
Yeah, it was
for Mario
cool.
and Luigi.
And then there was the two guys who walked around as Mario and Luigi.
Yeah.
And they had these homemade suits.
Yeah.
Which were pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I never got any pictures of those though, so.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
Funniest part, for me, one of the funniest parts was me and Michael decided to go to.
Oh, this is the.
They had this, I don't remember what it was called. It was like Cthulhu's Comedy Hour or something like that. So we go sit down, it's these comedians, there's about 8 of them, and they're out of Milwaukee, and the guys are sitting there, like, the main MC is like, this really isn't meant for kids, and I'm like, screw it, I'm his dad, we're staying. Yeah, we probably should. It was, he's 15, so I didn't care, I was like, screw it, you know, he laughs at the jokes, if he has any questions, I'll answer them, hopefully. But yeah, it was hilarious to see his eyes light up at some of the dirty jokes. And to even see the comedians, like they'll say a joke and they kind of look over at us and make sure we're okay. Cause he was literally the only kid in there. So, you know, they'd say a joke and you know, it's like, okay, he's laughing, okay, he got it, good. Dad's not pissed off. So it was a lot of fun. My God, you know, and I think from here, I think we're just gonna go straight back. We're just going straight into the videos because I've got probably about 6 or 7 videos. They're only about 10 seconds long. Then there's also like 10 seconds long a piece. And there's some pictures I'll throw in at the very end. I mean, this convention I recommend it to anybody that is a gamer. Period, because they even had so we also picked up, but he left it at home. Special edition, ultra special edition.
No, it wasn't ultra. The ultra would have came. But you know, it was the Fallout 3 special edition. Came with the bobblehead and the art. I actually read the art book. It's amazing. It is. It's pretty cool.
Bobblehead.
And it was a lunchbox.
Yeah, the Fallout 3 one. It was really cool.
Pretty cool.
So pick that up for him. So. You know, that is going to be it for us now. We're just going to stick everything on the end, so you make sure you watch the very end of this video, and make sure you like us on Facebook, facebook.com, The Retro Duo. Also, I got to plug a friend of mine, because I play on there also, on Twitch TV. It's natural_awesome. I am Johnny Retro on there, so make sure to jump in and say hi to every once in a while. They run pretty much. It's actually in the studio. They run from 10 o'clock in the morning till about 10, 11 o'clock at night, sometimes even later. Actually, I know they're on right now, and me and him might be going down to the studio later to check it out. So, thank you very much for watching. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Twitch. Check us out on YouTube. Subscribe to us, like us, love us. So, but thanks for watching all our stuff. We appreciate the support. So, from Johnny and Mike. Get in there, 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 get in there. Say it.
Keep gaming.
This is our quick intro video for a probably very long video, probably 2 or 3 or 4-parter. John, Mike, father and son retro duo, and with us today we also have a gentleman named Brett. He's also on YouTube. He's Composite Puppy. So check him out. We're on our way to Midwest Classic Gaming Expo. So stay tuned, and we're going to have a ton of shit for you. Hopefully.
Leave it to me to find one that is about hockey. That's beautiful. Didn't work though. Michael was playing. Could have done this really very well. And lightning, whatever. Michael doing ultra retro with the pinball machine. I'm going to begin free fall. Dad's playing Space Invaders, and I'm dying. Yeah, I died. Game over already. You are reading this right. Guardian of the Hood. Mike, how you like the first trial death?
It's fun.
What's that?
It's fun.
Our dream for the future is to live long. Right now, that's going to be changed. When your sight flashes yellow, you got 2 weapons in your finger. Oh, yeah. That's really
Something I thought I'd never seen in my life. A Cheetah 2. That's actually awesome.
so much better than
Box. I wanted to play it, but as you can see, there's a lot of people in line waiting for this. Everybody wanted to play the Big Lebowski. Michael, I think, has found a new love, pinball. Ooh, it's shiny. How you liking pinball, Michael?
It's fun.
Is it fun? That was enough machines to try here. If you're an epileptic, I recommend never to come here. Never. Hey, Mike. Michael. Michael. So how's the Atari 400 compared to the Xbox One?
I like it.
What's that?
I like it.
He likes it. So we have about an hour and a half left. left. And Michael found Centipede. I get it all in there, something like that.
This is hard.
Then he's one of his favorite games, isn't it, Michael? Say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Yep. Good time here. Great time.